everybody. Welcome to Something to Bark About. Let's see who got the notification and see what I did right and did wrong today. Trying again. I know Tug and Rosalind had a great interview going on that I had been enjoying. And I'm like, dadgummit, always to me great people to try to stream around and not get in their time slot. But we just gonna hang here for a second. Quit cleaning ears. No. Quit. I got 5 of them girls up here. Quit. No. She don't need her ears cleaned. She don't need hers cleaned either. No. Leave it. Thank you. Well, let's see. We've had somebody join us. Y'all hop on in the chat and we'll talk. Like I said, I know Roz and Tug had a great interview going on, and I was really enjoying it. I love Tug. He is the best. He sounds like my kind of guy, laid back, loves his kids. Only thing I'm different with him is the reptiles. I am not a reptile person. And of course, somebody is driving up or doing something. I hear a big truck going by. We got the daycare babies talking. Stay in the bed. Don't you think about jumping out. I don't know what we're going to do with these ears. But we will hang, give it a little bit. Like I said, I started to cancel the live when I saw Tug and them were doing, but they started at 1, so I was like, surely by 2:30 they'll be winding down. But I guess I wasn't right on that. Let me see. Oh, the Kelsey's come in here. Let's see where they're at. Give folks time to find me. Yeah. Okay, well, at least we can do Tug and Rosalind.
The Age of Apocalypse was a future taken over by that character, Apocalypse. He's turned half of the world.
Kelsey's wanting up here.
They built a giant
wall.
wall.
Go to pick her up. She moves back. Cotton, I don't trust you. You're too much of a jumper. You would jump out there in 5 seconds.
And then there's this series that you.
I got a notification, or Ninja Puppy let me know that she got a notification, which I think something right.
So the material for that is amazing.
All right.
The step that they did.
She ain't gonna let me catch her. She wants up here, but then she don't want to have to share. I fooled you that time. Now we got a 6-pack. Got a 6-pack.
Avid reader from a very, very
It's
young
sweet,
age, and I think
Kelsey.
it ruined my ability to watch
It's
movies
sweet.
because I can almost predict everything anyway. It's like, oh, this is gonna happen. That person's gonna do this person.
Lee.
I can just tell. But that one was particularly.
Can't compete with the big dogs. I was worried nobody would. You can't be in 2 places at once. Kelsey, go wave at people. I saw that wave, Kelsey. I saw your little wave. You got enough room? You wave. Show Honey wave. Oh, good girl. Good girl. She says she's a waver. Yeah, her's your waver. Her waving at people. Good girl. Oh, guilty go wave. I see it. I see it coming. Are you sitting on the puppy's head? Well, I hope if you found me, you'll join in on the chat. I see 2 people in here so far. Y'all come on. We know we're messed up with timing with Tug on Rosalind's channel and doing a wonderful interview that I was enjoying very much. And I was hoping the 2:30 Central Time would work. Let's see, make sure I got y'all's chats where they'll show up. I think so. Got the 6-pack going. 7 wants up there, but I don't trust her. She decides she's done with something, she'll take off, and it's too high up for her to decide she wants to take off. Little Cotton's running around like, I'm not getting in on the action, Mama. And the baby's getting her ears cleaned again. And the thing about it, my chihuahuas have clean ears. It's a pretty wave. I saw you waving. Oh, Kelsey. Oh, her likes to wave at people. It gets my attention. Well, this is good practice. Doing a live stream with nobody on. Hey, they say you got to learn, start from somewhere. So that's what we're doing. We showed up. Hopefully there'll be somebody hop in and tell me if this is coming out, is live. I'm using the YouTube creator again instead of my restream. I don't know what I did to it, but Monday was having issues that I didn't have time to figure out. Y'all be sweet. No grumbling. Quit it. Be sweet, Kelsey. No grumbling. I see the grumbling. It's a rainy day in South Arkansas. We had pretty major storming this morning early, and tornado warnings that was for the northern part of my county. I never heard anything if there was any damage, but it's that fun time of the year when you have to deal with tornadoes. I pray for all the people that's just had damage and lost loved ones. That's just tough to deal with. It's one thing losing your home or your property being damaged, but to lose a person is a whole nother ball game. And I understand there was some that were killed in Minnesota, or no, Michigan, excuse me. And then I think a couple died in Oklahoma. It's very sad. That's the deal about living in this area. They call it Tornado Alley. And thankfully, Camden's only had a major tornado back in, I think, 1979. I was in high school, and it was a scary deal. It hit a section about a mile from my house now and just wiped out homes. And I remember my house at the time when my parents had damage, but nothing compared to what was a couple of miles from us. But welcome in. I see here and there one popping in and out. Like I said, everybody's still. I didn't even look to see who else might be live. I like when I found out that Tug was doing the interview with Rosalind, I was like, this is not good timing on my part, but I'm trying to learn this stuff, trying to get videos out, find out about everybody's dogs, talk about dogs, any issues with your dog. This is my 40th year of owning a pet resort here in South Arkansas. We board, train, and have doggy daycare. I've retired grooming after 40 years. I just can't handle the grooming part of it anymore. But and blessed with daycare babies that come in every day, so excited, and they have their friends. They really don't even need me, just for a couple of doors here and there, gates. That's my purpose in their life. They're like, they know where to go, they know where their friends are, and it gets a little crazy around here from probably 7:15 a.m. to 9. It looks like an elementary school with them getting dropped off, and then between 4 and 6 going home time's just as crazy too. Well, I don't see, making sure. Like I said, Ninja Puppy told me earlier that she did get a notification, which is wonderful. But nobody's put anything in the chat, or else I don't have the chat like I need to have. And it could be me. I have been known to make a boomer mistake here and there, but I will own up to it, and most of the time try to learn from it. Problem is, you got to figure out what you did wrong to learn from it. So let's see if Roz and Tug are still going strong, looks like. I don't know if Squid or anybody else was live. Let me look. See who else is talking right now. I really wish somebody'd come in and say something in the chat just so I could see if it's all working. Even got a 6-pack today to join us. And they are just busy at cleaning each other's ears. All my dogs have very clean ears, and you are seeing why. Let's see if they're talking about Tug's kids, Bug and Lug. They sound like cute kids. I enjoy, especially when the little one comes in and joins Tug's live at the end. She sounds very smart for a 6-year-old, until she gets a lot of time spent with her and a lot of love and compliments and all that that's so important to a kid that age. and both daughters have that. When you only listen to people, you don't know them, but you can usually figure out folks within 2 or 3 minutes of their talking. You can tell personality and that kind of stuff. And I really enjoy watching him. And Megan, she's funny and get me tickled so much. And Rosalind right now, her and Venom, and I don't know, there's like 4 the other day with JJ Bean, and they got me. There's Dangerous. Hey, come on in. We're just talking to the YouTube world and seeing if anybody find us, since I know Roz is interviewing Tug, so I knew everybody'd be over there. But welcome. How is your day going? What's the weather in North Arkansas? We've had a yucky day here in South Arkansas, but lots of rain that we desperately needed. It's almost over. All right. I'd love if there was, I didn't want, I don't know the etiquette of like typing in a chat, hey, come, we're talking dogs over here. But I wish somebody would put it in there to come join. Tug has been so complimentary of my channel and helping add subscribers and stuff. And man, I'd be tickled to see his name pop in just for the heck of it. This is doing this for fun. And said it's nice there, but tomorrow's gonna be yucky. Yeah, we had a tornado warning in the northern part of my county this morning, and it was raining so hard you couldn't see 10 feet. And I excuse me, I felt really bad for all the kids and stuff headed to school, and the school buses having to drive in that mess. But I hadn't heard of any damage or anything. But yeah, everybody was okay as far as I know. I think Fordyce, Arkansas, which is about 15, 20 miles north of Camden, they had trees down and power outages and that kind of stuff. But I didn't hear of anybody, their house getting damaged, that kind of stuff. But I was talking earlier when I was just talking to the internet land, how that's what you go through in living in South Arkansas or Arkansas period. This time of year, they call it Tornado Alley for a reason. Bandy, quit cleaning ears and getting a spot so I don't have to worry. Please, ma'am. But I got my 6-pack with me today. I got Goodness Gracious, Kelsey, Believe, Bandigo, No, and Oops is on the back end. And they're just kind of laying all over each other. And that's what they like when they're in my lap. That's pretty much what I got in my lap when I stopped. Bandy, quit cleaning ears. I was really enjoying Tug's interview with Rosalind. He's a good guy. I enjoy listening to him. Last year, we had rapids going through the front of our property. Don't want that again. For sure. I can imagine. It's no fun. I mean, we need the rain, and we've been under a burn ban that they just canceled. And so I know we need the rain. We just don't need too much at one time, or the wind and hail damage. That's just no fun. And plus, I don't like most of the dogs. Mine aren't too upset with storms. They will if it gets to thunder really loud, they might, mainly they'll bark at the thunder like somebody's outside, but they're not weather fear like some dogs. But I do have some daycare babies that they get in their own little scaredy cat world, and I hate not being able to make them understand, you're okay, we're safe, but that's the part of it I don't like this time of year. Waiting for one more lamb to come. Don't want yuck until after that. Yeah. How many have you had born this year? I had a friend in Houston that just had a mini horse baby. It's a paint, and oh, it's so cute. I mean, it's tiny. You can pick him up and tote him around, but he's like 3 days old and running and bucking, just as cute as he could be. I know that this is that time of year too for new babies popping up. We have 2 ewes so far, building slowly. I get it. What breed of sheep? Do you have a certain breed, or are you just raising sheep to raise sheep? I don't know a whole lot about sheep. I know more about pygmy goats just because I've had 2 for the last 10, 12 years. Well, now I'm down to 1, but I did have 2. And we bred one of them, and she had twins, and we lost both of them. It just broke my heart. I was like, nope, not going to go through that again. But what was wild was my Chihuahua Promise, who is grandma to all these up here. She kept, it's like she knew that baby wasn't nursing right. And she actually had puppies at the time. And oh, I wish I had let that dog's intuition take over, because I really believe she'd have got that baby nursing. Once we figured out he wasn't getting what he needed, it was, once they start going down, you can't do that. They're hair sheep. Okay. I have a friend that's near Vilonia, and they raise sheep, and she's done the sheep shows and won a lot, and then she's got border collies and stuff that she's went to competitions, showing off the skills of her border collies. Well, y'all come on in and get in the chat. We had 6 while ago, but nobody's wanting to talk. I guess I'm just talking my head off. Dangerous, were you on Rosalind channel? They're a breed of 2, the best meat sheep. 1 is purebred. I got you. There's nothing much cuter than a baby lamb. We've done fundraisers back when I had the animal shelter going, and every year we do Easter photos as a fundraiser, and we'd always get a baby lamb and bunny rabbits to pose in the pictures. And I didn't want to let the baby lamb go back home. I would be attached in 2 seconds, and especially if they were bottle feeding it, man, I'd be just, it's found its spot here. Wagging tails is where you need to be, but the owners didn't feel that way. So, oh, well, I just wanted to get on here and try to get a live in. I missed the past 2 Wednesdays with the migraine. And so today I was like, no headache. All right, we're doing good. And that's the thing about the weather. it definitely affects migraines because I can usually feel them a couple, 3 days ahead of time. Gonna breed your does here soon too. Can't wait. Love rabbits. Cool. I bet we would get along just wonderful if we were a little closer. We could share our animals. Although mine are getting old, my pygmy goat will be 11 this month, and my miniature donkey will be 23 in June. And I know that's not. I know they can live up to 30 or whatever, but I hadn't Googled really to see what the life expectancy is for a mini donkey. Just because if it says 25 years, that'd make me sad because she's still in great health and definitely talks to me. If I step out the door, she's telling me something, and she loves to talk to the chihuahuas. So it's pretty funny. And now that the 6-pack has all made their comfy spot, Bandigo's gonna be the one that starts snoring. She can snore louder than all the chihuahuas put together. We kid about she needs a CPAP all the time because she's like rolling her eyes at me. It's the one on top right here. She's like, Mama's talking about how I snore. I don't snore. But yes, she do. Well, did you get a notification, Dangerous? Ninja Puppy said she'd got the notification earlier, and I was hoping she would get on. Old dog is very loud too. Yeah. Oh, they hear the daycare babies. You don't miss much around here. We always kid nobody sneaks up on me, and that's for sure. I have a alarm system out front when when cars pull through. It's supposed to beep to let me know, and when it's solar powered, so when the weather is like today, it doesn't work. And I talk about my Chihuahua alarm then because they'll let me know that somebody's drove up, and it's pretty funny. I was like I said, I hated the timing because you just can't find a good time. I know everybody says pick a time and stay with it, and that's what I've been trying to do. But when you got other YouTubers going on and the topics we've been covering with the other channels, you know, I don't think nobody want to come talk about dogs today. I appreciate you, Dangerous, though. That means a lot. I think I'm up to 520 subs now, and very tickled that some of the Mr. Coop and Tug and other channels has mentioned me, and I really appreciate that. I don't really understand all the watch hour stuff of how that works, but um, it's just another lesson in the book. Absolutely. Do you know if replays count for your hours, Dangerous? Like I said, I need to YouTube that and find out how some of that stuff works. But I've just been tickled to be able to get on screen and y'all see me and hear me, because it is a challenge sometimes. And I was using the Restream app, and I don't know what I did, but something totally changed Monday. So that's why I'm going through the YouTube out to make sure it was getting out. It was funny. A friend of mine in Dallas started watching, and I don't know what it was doing, but everything was different than what it was or supposed to be. And anyway, well, I appreciate you joining Dangerous, and I'll be praying for your babies that come on in the world and with no issues and no issues for the mama. And we'll try this again. I'm gonna get some shorts put in, but the plan is next Monday at 2:30 we'll do it again and see what happens then. But thank you for joining me, and I sure appreciate it. And stay safe in this weather. Remember, there's always something to bark about. We love you. Thank you.